So who is Willy Brandt? And what politician would call themselves Willy? Well, this is a relatively innocuous event card in Twilight Struggle, but there are some consequences to it, and we'll look at them here on Legendary Tactics. Willy Brandt was a very influential West German politician, and that is why he gets his own card in Twilight Struggle. But how consequential is the event for either side in this game? Let's take a closer look at it now. As always, let's look at the event first. Willy Brandt is a Soviet 2-up mid-war starred event card. Playing the event gives the USSR 1 victory point, 1 influence in West Germany, and cancels NATO for West Germany as well. The event can be cancelled or rendered unplayable by play of the Tear Down This Wall event card. So how valuable an event is this for the Soviet player? The answer is not that valuable. Every victory point is welcome, but the 1 influence placed in West Germany is unlikely to make much of a dent in American control there, especially if West Germany has been reinforced by an event like Marshall Plan. Getting into West Germany does give you access to France, although why you would need it by the mid-war I couldn't tell you. There's likely been numerous chances to get into France provided by events over the course of the early war. Still, it can be helpful if you don't otherwise have access. The influence placement can be useful if, say, you headline Willy Brandt to break control of West Germany ahead of playing the European scoring card on your first action round. If it leads to domination of Europe, this play could be worth as much as 6 victory points, all things being equal. 4 points for the domination, 1 point for the card, and 1 point from denying your opponent a victory point for control of a battleground country. For the US player, this card is basically a wash. You can choose to send it to space if you want to, and if there's no other Soviet event in hand worth worrying about. But most times I would recommend that you take the 2 operations points and do what you can with them. This event is one of the reasons why you might place one of the influence provided by the Marshall Plan event into West Germany. If you neglected to do that though, the damage can easily be undone by using one of the operations points provided by the card. You could potentially wait to shore up West Germany if the European scoring card has already passed by, but I wouldn't leave it too long in case the Soviets try to have an op war there to challenge your control. So, for the USSR, this is a pretty innocuous event of limited use. You will want to take the operations points most times. And for the US player, if you play this card and have to repair the damage in West Germany, effectively it becomes a 1-op card that happens to give the Soviets a victory point. It's not worth stressing over. This has been our analysis of the Willy Brandt card in Twilight Struggle. We hope that you found this video useful and interesting. If you did, please take a moment to like and subscribe and comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Legendary Tactics.